Again, I'm interested in asking the question, how would the original readers have understood this? Okay, so we start off by saying in the beginning, and it uses in the Greek the phrase in arche, which is a direct quote from Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. So in the beginning was the Word. Okay, but again, what does this word mean? Well, we know from Genesis chapter 1 that God created everything, not by snapping his fingers, not by saying abracadabra, not by pulling a rabbit out of a hat. God created everything by speaking them into existence. It says in Genesis 1:3, Viomer Elohim Yahi Or. And God said, let there be light. God spoke, and his utterance is creative and powerful. God's word is so creative that God can just speak it. His words bring things into existence. And we can see when the Old Testament is even talking about this, it'll use the same language, like in Psalm 33, verse 6, where it says, by the word of Yahweh, the heavens were made. And then in the parallel line, it'll say, by the breath of his mouth, all their hosts. So God's word is the breath of his mouth. But that's not God along with his word, as in like now there's two persons that are up there. Because again, in the Old Testament, the word never once means a conscious person. It is never the pre-existing son.
Right.
It can be personified, and I do think we have the personified word in the prologue, but I don't think that we've actually moved to a conscious person. It doesn't say in the beginning was the Son. It says in the beginning was the Word. And we have good definitions as to what that means. Okay.